My name is Justin Carter. I'm the General Manager for Ngāti Kuata Iwi Trust. So today we're here to celebrate the success of our Project Moturoa students. There's a number of students from across the iwi of Te Tauihu who have sort of come from all walks of life, I guess, and maybe not knowing what this journey or this course might have held, but learnt a lot, and it's around training people to be the next generation of kaitiaki, be the leaders that the young ones now will look up to.
I'm Matt Hippolyte and I'm a Partnerships Manager for the Department of Conservation. I was one of the initiators of the program in its early stages. So if I wanted anything of these students that come through this program, I want them to re-establish their connection to place and to purpose through whakapapa, through mātauranga, through their connection.
Kia ora I te hunga mā takitaki, ko e tēnei kōrero ana, ko makaere tama hipiri te ingoa, he uri tēnei no Ngāti Kuata, Ngāti Kahungunu hoki. Am I glad I've done this course? Yeah, bro, honestly no regrets here. There's been downs, but there's just been far more ups that just outweigh all the negatives. Not only have I got a qualification in conservation, but I've also reconnected with my whānau down here, which is something real hohunu to me, real deep, something I really appreciate a lot. And this has honestly opened up so many pathways for my future, and I'm glad I've done this course.
Ko Justin Starkey tēnei, no uri ahau, no wairau, me kaikoura hoki. My life before the course was a 9 to 5 boring job, but it started at 5 and ended at 3. My life before it wasn't fulfilled enough, if you know what I mean, because education and learning things is like a main drive for myself. So when the opportunity for this course came up, I was like, yeah, that's me. So yeah, something that made me want to actually move into a Department of Conservation space is the fact that I can see that there's a lot of work to be done to actually restore our ngahere from where it is now to where it actually should be and how it can thrive. Because if you don't have a healthy ngahere, you don't have a healthy population. And I think that the ways of mental illness is that if we educate ourselves in restoring something that's not ourselves, we can restore ourselves by doing that.
Ko Rosalind Tuparataku ingoa. My life before the course, I'm going to start off with I made a good decision. I think I've grown a lot, especially with inside, bringing that out. Instead of 34 years of life, I pretty much wasted that. You know, my son's 17, and if he's going to continue what I did, then it makes me feel like I didn't, the mum purposes wasn't fulfilling. That generational curse would have just kept continuing. And I didn't want that for my mokos. And it was through whenua kura. And I read a little bit, it was, I can't remember who it was, but it was a person I knew, and I seen the success that they came through out of it. And then as I was flicking through the pages, it said conservation. And I was like, what does this mean? And I Googled it, and it said about whenua, the aua, tongoroa, our native. And that's what made me feel home.
Ko Aoraki te maunga, ko Arahura te awa, ko Ngāti Waiwai, te Ngāti Unuku, ngā iwi, ko Takitumu te waka, ko John Dello toku papa, ko Monique Welch toku mama, ko Shay Dello toku ingoa. Yeah, my name is Shay Dello. I'm 24 years old and it's me. Before this course, I was living in Oz and I was studying, the last thing I just had graduated from a film and animation, like little certificate thing that I did at TAFE, and was kind of just like not sure what to do next, and found this course and was like, well, I was like, okay, I have a lot of time coming up over the next few years. I don't have any commitments keeping me on the Gold Coast, and I was thinking about going back to New Zealand and reconnecting with culture. So It's like I spent so much time learning about Aboriginal culture and being so interested in it and knew nothing of my own heritage. And with this time coming up and not studying, I was like, well, I could go back to New Zealand. And so I started looking at pathways to study conservation in New Zealand and found a course that did both conservation and Māori, and it was in my hometown where all of my whānau live and have lived.
First, I'd like to mahi to the tutors, any organisers, any sponsors as well, the iwi of Te Tauihu, ngā iwi o Te Tauihu, ngā waka o Te Tauihu, as well as any youth out there that think there's a path out there for you. Come along, you may learn something, you may not, but you will have fun. No mai, hoki mai.
Have a heart, try and find your passion, be ambitious, don't be shy of who you are.
So a huge thank you to NMIT and to Whenua Kura and to every single person that was involved in making this program happen. It's been an amazing experience and the support has been incredible and been really felt throughout the year. And the opportunities that this has granted me is something that I never would have been able to do on my own and without this program. There's no way that I'd be able to visit all of these different marae. There's no way that I'd be able to meet the people that I have. And yeah, it's been amazing and thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. It's a great thing, yeah.